Mm. Grand Rising, welcome back to the platform. Appreciate you guys being here. So, I was I just woke up. I went to sleep kind of late last night. I woke up in the middle of the night, stayed up for another minute, and I fell asleep again. But then I just realized somebody left the damn back door open. The screen door to the sunroom was open. The house door was open. Nobody closed it and locked it last night. And that's what I said about this remote viewing. I'm pretty sure somebody could have programmed one of the kids to not lock the door because I locked it when I woke up, probably like two something, something like this. It was still locked. So within the last 3 hours, something must have happened. I know around four something it started getting light outside, but it kind of made me feel kind of weird or whatever when I woke up to go out in the back and I seen that the door was still open. But then I came back out from outside smoking a cigarette, and then the front door was open. I'm like, what the hell is going on? But one of the girls was out there going in her car getting something. So I don't know, maybe she just went out there or something like this. But also, we got the Black Panther energy was one of the first cats up on my page because I get a lot of cat images. And then we have love on the brain here. Mesmerized, fascinated, whatever like this. Somebody could be obsessed with somebody. And they could be I wonder if it's this oracle goddess energy. Somebody could have signed something in somebody's name. Somebody could have had a baby with somebody's husband. Somebody could have did something here. Somebody could be trying to hide this. This is something really very stealth. Like I said, the Black Panther Parliament or Party. I never understood it because the Black Panther is Panthera is South America. This could be a foreign organization or something like this. And then reject it. Some people want somebody in some kind of organization. I don't see the sense in it. This is like America's fight. Everybody rejected this energy, and this is her fight. You know, everybody want to use these things like the Statue of Liberty and put it as a whole thing. As no, this is American God energy, a feminine energy, a one of a kind energy that roams this earth. That something different happens to this type of breed and everybody want to benefit off of it or something like this or claim that it was them or they ancestors or we this French shit we this represents somebody being bound while everybody else crawls all over that person or that energy or America as a entity, a horn, her, something, her her. And it just seemed like the other people always want to just rally in on it. She's bringing this through or something like this. And these people are standing off at the background and causing problems. And it just, I don't know, y'all. Okay. And I don't want to say nothing, but I'd be thinking, why would I be lack of confidence? Black people don't scare me to make me think to see something the way that they see it. Shit. The fact that, people will somebody do something like be in a fight or something on TV or things like this, and they'll invite this person to come on these YouTube channels and sit and talk and everything like this. But a real fight that people could have backed up or went around in the public eye. And I know celebrities and everything know about this story, and nobody said nothing or did nothing or invited nobody nowhere in the light. And they might have did it in the dark to examine or do the same thing that the so-called white man supposedly had done, transporting it with the underworld, digging around, looking around, These ain't just white people or Caucasian people right now doing this. This is what you would consider your so-called own people that have something to do with these abductions from these hotels and shit like this to peek around and see whatever is going on with you or me. It represents a certain type of struggle and a certain type of energy or entity. The Antichrist movement just proves this feeling. I don't know what it is. I don't. It's not a jealousy. It's not a. I just don't like the way it feel. I don't like the way it feel. And I feel like a lot of this is scholarly or it has to do with education or people that spent a lot of time with education. Then somebody come along that's supposed to be a mammy now. Mammies this days don't look also like the mammies back then. It's that woman that maybe didn't dedicate her life to education. She stayed home and was supposed to be ignorant in something like this, and God speak different to her. And people could look at that person and tell. Also, somebody inviting themselves to some type of reparations on some level that don't belong to everybody. This ain't about everybody. And all these older energies that been here for centuries, you online for centuries, stuff like this, it'd be like shame on you. I don't like it. I said what I said, what I feel about the activists that's hiding in the back room trying to, you know, bring forth something in the dark or in the silence because really this is that time to be talking about that God energy. And a lot of people like, oh, now we free or let's get free or something. What the fuck free mean? Do you know about you see? That's why I say the dead only see what they want to see is something like this, or they may feel trapped because of their choices or them going off the grid or whatever this is something like this, or they felt trapped when they were on the grid, then they feel trapped when they off the grid, or trapped up by a mental or a mindset that whatever this is, I don't know what I'm picking up on. Because usually even on the presentation, one person is used as an example to show the other people something, but people usually miss the real deep rooted something because they so oppressed with, like I said, education and a certain way of thinking or wanting to see something. Like I don't know, or still blaming other people for the own people's actions and stuff like this. So something could be an end of somebody being drained of their energy. But it's almost like whatever this is, like I told y'all when I was a little girl and the boys used to follow me home and they used to just like try to feel on my booty, feel on my boobs, and they used to keep touching me and stuff like this. And then I used to be crying when I get home. It was little black boys. And I'd be crying and stuff when I get home. But it's girls that knew about what this community or these people were doing to me. This is giving me town beauty energy. And I'm talking about inside out. I'm not talking about just the outer beauty because I don't even think I was that attractive as a young girl. I get maybe prettier the older I get or something. I don't even think I was that attractive. I had a nice shape or something like this, but you know, I really think some of these girls in the background that work in the background of the Truman Show and in the background, they was jealous of whatever I didn't know was going on with me or my body in the background, and that they wish they was the one that was getting felt on and crying at the end of the day walking home from school. And these people could be working in this app, in this whatever this is, this experiment, this whatever this is now. They're not just the ones out there down there with me like the little ants marching around doing stuff. They're working behind the scenes now, and they're making it hard for me because of how they felt about whatever this was, that these people picked me to be some kind of something, or could be somebody else too, or whatever this is. But and then when you know you that person or that force or that energy that was a conduit for these people, but they're in denial, and then they want to say, well, everybody should get or something, and it's like, no, whatever, something here, the streamlining is about something for a person. And again, it's that crabs in a barrel. Okay, somebody want to keep somebody trapped here. It may be my turn to travel or go abroad or do something or go to a fucking outer space. I don't know where, but it ain't sitting here with these motherfuckers that want to have. They want to just have an upper hand in the background because they know about something that I don't, and I'm the one that's the mark. See, it was like the jealousy of Cain and Abel. Like, oh, I brought you this. Why you ain't like what I why you like what he brought? Such and such. This will cause the strife to cause one to, and then somebody, and the one that killed somebody got a mark, and they told him, in this Lord or this God energy or whatever this is said, and don't nobody touch him. Whoever touch him will die. But what about the mark? It's almost like this is like the something that like that starts off as the Christ energy or something right there. Somebody mark you and you don't know that you got this mark or you are this mark. The mark is really the stupid one that don't know that everybody is stealing from them. Everybody is doing this. Everybody's doing that to them or something. That they about to get set up. And you walk in a party or something like this. Y'all about to go to this party or go spend a night at a cabin for the weekend with all these people or some hundreds of people or something like this. You don't know that you didn't know that you the mark. This is also the thing that I was picking up on the other day about, yeah, somebody knowing that you the mark. You might be a very expensive mark. The mark got to have something to be marked. That means somebody said, here it is. Once you drink out this well, or once you put your, once you find out who what this identity is, this person don't know their identity. Once you find, you'll never need to get another bank again. You'll never have to. Excuse me. And so some people for centuries followed somebody around America and robbed her and brought people in to then now benefit or leave her out after taking or assuming the role of all of these riches or these spoils or something in the background. So then she could be broke in the coming of the age and all these other nations could be rich. It's the crabs in the barrel mentality. Excuse me. Like I said, either these people ain't from here. They're not really getting the bigger picture here. They don't want to have to pay for what they've done here. Now, this could have changed something with the Holy Spirit energy that I pick up on. Okay. The problem about this mark is that this could be the Holy Spirit, innocent, a mainly innocent energy that can't see the wickedness that's going on or the abuse. This ain't for everybody. It's time to come up out of this. It's almost like it's time to come up out of this facade or something. and not just talk about what they did to us, because these people will be standing there looking at you going through all this bullshit and keep talking about us and know that you, even psychologically or mentally, that could break somebody down. Oh, they want to see you broken. No, they want to see the bits and pieces of brokenness in your eyes. They want to see you crying. They want to see you down, and they want to see you down there. Because there's really a jealousy, because they know about something that's more noble, something that's more something about this energy that we talking about, to kind of excuse the behavior or whatever this is, or the people not rallying behind that cause only to get that cause something, and then see that the nation rises no higher than that woman. And while you doing that to that woman, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about, inflation or nothing else, until you do right by me on all levels, the heavens and anything in between. The women that kept silent when they knew what was going on with a certain feminine energy or something like this, but because of her beauty inside out, something that they didn't have or something, they just kept a hushed, tight lip, present themselves as if they're better than it. The rumors and stuff, they go flow with it, because certain people can't help it. Certain people can't help it. Certain people can't help but be messy. They don't understand how somebody else ain't. It just, I guess it's everybody's perspective. I'm telling you now. This also got something to do with the light and the dark, demons and angels and all this other shit. Okay? These are people, because they even be compromising your children, inviting your children out, or something like this, or the so-called real family, and then compromising them, paying them, making them scrap and do a little couple things against their mother for a couple dollars. Somebody is messy. We got Arkansas or R locks. This could be some black women that got dreadlocks, or these could be Rastars, Raskin, Rastars. You got R locks, G. Okay, so somebody could have some dreadlocks, or somebody got locks, God, and then U, or somebody named G, gold. With glitters ain't gold. We got this candle here with this candle magic, and U. And we got scenes. U and scenes. Scenes. This could be something that these people is planning or crafting up here. Okay, war. War, God, you, scenes. Somebody's definitely crafting up something. And here we got death here with the hangman in the reverse. And I think the forcer is back here. Somebody's trying to force a narrative, force their way into your life, force something. CKS. The star in reverse, the Aquarius. This could be some people trying to come back in your energy or something after a betrayal or something. I'm not sure. This is what they trying to say. Bring you something. Oh, I'm going to bring something nice or something like this. These people are still moving in the dark or something. Somebody can't leave something alone here. Somebody's like, oh, just want me, just love me or something like this. But you doing all that from the behind the scenes. It's like, I don't know. Somebody could be also saying they can't walk away, but they did. Justice, Wheel of Fortune. This is about, I told you, these people trying to force their way in or something here. Somebody could have got a new perspective about something, but they still trying to incorporate it. This is the kind of person, like I said, the mama that she got one special kid, and the light on that kid is irritating. So the person do everything that they can to make it like the other two kids is better. You know, maybe this person don't really have nothing to do with it, with creating you. Maybe they know that you ain't, you otherworldly or something like this, or something is totally different about you. It don't have to do with the creation of you, don't even maybe have nothing to do with this mother, but she got to raise you or something like this. You understand? And so they do everything to make it, beat you down, try to spank you more, these things like this. And the other two, this could be middle child syndrome thrown up in there a little bit too. And when you get your chance to shine, finally, so the dust is getting, God is trying to pull you up and give you something. And then they say, oh, well, what about this? What about us? What about black people? I ain't trying to hear it. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse here. And all the things that you could have did for yourself, if these people would let you go to mystery schools and things and learn about yourself and things like this, and learn who you are and what you really are and stuff like this, that they knew and they was holding under their tongue the whole time, and all your peers knew that you was different or strange or something like this, and they used this also to mock you or something in the background and slander you and everything like this. The justices again, we got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, lies, some type of abuse of power. Somebody could have maybe not walked away. They could somebody could be refusing to walk away from something after they did this stuff. Trying to let you know that you're not rejected from something. We got the Hierophant in the upright. And this is what's revealed. This could be something coming from the Vatican or like another prestigious whatever that everybody want to look at all sectors and every part of this as wicked. But maybe again, there's one that comes every once in a while to cleanse something. And there's nothing these people can do about it or something like this. Okay? Or again, you just going from one place being used or whatever like this to another. Because you better be careful around this motherfucker when you sitting here talking about I'm free. That's what I said I picked up about yesterday with the star in reverse. Now I ain't free about this, motherfucker. Somebody want to put somebody as a star and have you walking around with the underground fame with these dangerous people that already do everything in the dark, very stealth, and you don't know nothing about that world because they kept you out of that world, or when they brought you in that world, they brainwashed you so you don't know how that world worked. And then these is the people that want to have access to you. They can crawl out of any dark crevice somewhere and strip you or drag you somewhere and get what the fuck they want. And there's no consequences. Now, this ain't got to be everybody. I'm just picking up this energy, and Source just got me going right into it today, so we on to some. It's almost like a push and pull between these dark people and light people, or who should get this. Ain't nobody. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting it. It's something like this, man. So they done. Somebody's like, "Oh, you're not rejected." Uncover it, like with this hierophant energy. You're not rejected, but these people could be losing power. This could be the Vatican. This could be something outside of that, or something like this. And I feel like if they offer two people to come in, a male and a female, this could be something like I said, draining the energy, or something like this. It's something that's happening here. Something is about to change. And then we got this person. Please, do you understand? Something deeper is going on here. Like I said, these people might want to get you over somewhere to the Vatican and hang you up on something. You'll be hanging there for 1,000 years. But these people, you know what I'm saying? It's like these people jealous that you getting picked for this here. These would be people that would be jealous of that. Okay? For you to be comatose over here with no two of cups and everything like this. No, you got to get on up in there and clean it out. Somebody's not crying no more. There could be already somebody that passed away. Heartbreaking. Kingdom in reverse, a star card energy. Something, this could be something to do with, like, I don't know, the Bank of England. I don't know, something to do with something here. Somebody could be going to jail for something that they did here. All right. And then we got the tower. Whatever these people is doing, it's a tower. This could be, like I said, what they say about that, whatever his name is, Hayes, about that head of that Mary or whatever underneath the Vatican with her children. Got what I'm saying? Yeah, something about the backfire. These people thought they was bringing a tower, and they was going to say that Black Panthers won or something. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They thought they about to bring up, either way it go, if you on this earth, motherfucker, you about to get drained. If you worthy of something, or if your energy is worth something, your ass is getting drained. Whether they ask you, they do it, they force you, they move you, they whatever this is. So again, you getting drained from by a neighborhood. These motherfuckers, that you had a money tree. I was born with a money tree attached to me or some shit like this, and these people just shook it. It's a never ending. And these greedy motherfuckers that took everything up off of it ain't shit for me. You get what I'm saying? It's an endless tree. It's a tree. You know how they say, "Oh, money don't grow on trees." Somebody had a motherfucking money tree, didn't get to touch that bitch once. Now, somebody could be moving on to being drained by the Vatican. Like, what is we, or is this it? It's my turn. Yeah, we got the Sun and the Three of Cups and the Devil. Injustice. There's a Nine of Wands here. Something is getting some healing here. And then we got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords will be protecting a Nine of Wands individual. And she got the King of Swords also. I don't know. What she want? What he want? I said what she want. I don't know. So I'm trying to stop a victory. This could be like something I'm here. I was hearing something about, I kept hearing it last night before I went to sleep. Get your master's degree. And I'm thinking I am the motherfucking master's degree. So this could be also the law of Moses. Or this could be something like a cult from, we got the Ace of Cups. This could be something, a cult or something like this when it comes to scholarly individuals and these, you know, esoteric teachers and stuff like this. It's something about somebody being the fucking master. This cup here. Somebody is the master's degree or is the curriculum for the master's degree. The way that their brain is set up is the master's degree is set up off of that. And these people could have made these people masters after they get a master's degree in some type of something, institution or something like this. So it's like somebody's trying to tell you to go get this, go get that. You ain't going to improve your life. And somebody just am. That's why I said, when they ask you what it is, what's your name, what you got, whatever this is, what you going to say? I am, nigga, that I am. I am. Not we. I. These people are spying on somebody's Ace of Cups. This yellow stripes right here, you know, there's a big thing. Maybe somebody's about to have a cookout or something. I don't know, but there's a big old tent thing in my neighbor's yard on the ground with these stripes or whatever. That's why I said these witches. I seen a young girl, a strange girl going in their house yesterday, and I'm like, and you know, that's why I said these people, yeah, because the neighbor even looked like that Lady Joy. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it. And last night I'm like, ugh. Because I'm on my last couple days of my menstrual or whatever. And I'm like, ooh, I need to get in the shower. But I kept on falling asleep. And that's why I say I feel like these are like rituals. To embarrass somebody or humiliate somebody, come like smelling them or looking at them or poking at them or I don't know, something weird. We got the Emperor here. That's beneath these witches in reverse. So somebody could be bitching out an Emperor and he's listening to these backwards witches or these dark witches. And then we got the magician doing magic on the sun. So I don't know. This could be the moon at somebody's feet. They're trying to do some type of ritual here. Like definitely like retired celebrities or things like this is working with some of these communities. Definitely. Like they all know the secrets also about the Cabbage Patch Kids or whatever. It's almost like because whatever these people did this, the victory is going to be going to someone. Yeah, this magician could use lose their power with, but this magician, it's almost like this magician have feelings for this sun, Empress, Three of Swords in reverse energy. I don't get this. Somebody back there then lost their power or something. This could be a victory. This is like somebody could be obsessed with you and using you don't have powers or they took your powers and these people did that on purpose, making false accusations because this could be like 11. She needs her powers right now. Like I could be like an 11, but these people are the ones that lied and got my powers taken so that they can abuse me in the dark or some shit like this. All right. I don't know. There's something very powerful about this. Like a decision has been made or it has been said. Again, something about a union here and then breadcrumbing. Some people with the last name or something could have reversed the union and started breadcrumbing somebody because of what this Mommy Wata energy has to say. All right. Again, I don't know. This world card in reverse, if they retrieved like a younger version of me, they could be used. This Mommy Watcher could be using this at pimping out this energy. Something is in reverse about this energy or something. Yeah, with the underworld. Okay, they want to act like you don't. It, the core element doesn't matter. They found another clone of you or me, and they're gonna travel around the world with this energy and pimp it out again anyway. It's something weird like this, and I want all the rights to my stuff and yours, bitch. Because that's what I'm saying. These players in this thing, or these people in the circus, or if one of these brothers and father, these other people, they got kicked out of the garden and they went and they started these little circuses, and they care about those people more than what God had them watch out for, which could be the child or the golden child or me. Then you get what I'm saying? The higher power energy is the God force. These little pockets of these little circus dwellers or whatever this is, they are like the rebellious spirit. And then you came back to take something about my professional stuff. This is like reality TV versus Hollywood. Somebody did something here, I just because and out of jealousy. Somebody's happy about something here. Some offer coming in at the on the low. King of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, receiving some type of benefits in reverse, and we got a King of Pentacles that might want to take off the hit. He want to either be around this Queen of Swords or he about to kick off her fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Either or. All right. Something ain't over. Something ain't over. I don't know why I'm seeing like a little skit. Like these witches be coming in, like taking somebody off places in weird places, having somebody run around like scared for their life, or they be playing around. These are very like I'm about to say jousting jokers. Like they're kind of that kind of energy or something here. They come off to society as something because when they put these masks on, they go haunting or hunting or whatever this is. um they do these things, they do these humiliating things. Something ain't over. Somebody won't stop until they make it like this is not a special person. Nothing is special about this person, but they're being stopped. Somebody tried to put me or you on the bush, like I'm putting you on here with all the rest of my hoes or whatever to do whatever like this, but that's just not the case with somebody. Okay, these people could be losing this kind of, these gifts could be access to NASA transportation, spaceships, shuttles, rockets, China trains, whatever this is, Tesla tunnels, whatever this is. This is just, these people just have created something around somebody that somebody can't see. That somebody could be me. That somebody could be America. All right. So this person is not being seen as the most high because they keep being in denial about something and trying to put this person on this bush or this burning bush with everybody else. You could be a bush or connected to that lineage, or they've broken up these families. The families ain't the families in the first place. Imposters are sitting in bloodlines and on family trees. They cursed. So they want to use like a lucky rabbit foot. Something ain't over. This person wanted to come back and show how you just like the rest of these bitches. Ain't nothing different about you or your pussy or your this or something like this. Bitch, get over here and get in line or something like this. And it's about to bring your motherfucking nation to the knees that you already been working on it. It's just gonna happen a little bit quicker. You gotta be quicker than that. It's gonna bring you down to your knees individually. We also got some kind of happy family, and somebody doesn't want somebody to birth a happy family experience. There might be two children here, off in the cut with somebody, I don't know, and these children had to be raised away from you, or else they would be murdered or they would be killed by these hungry hounds or something like this. And so somebody trying to stop you from having a child or experience being with this man or whoever this is and sitting up with him and being pregnant as a fam. They don't want people to see a healthy family dynamic or where two people actually care about each other or something like this. At least care, you know. um they don't want this birth with the good. They want you to birth dark children or something like this. So you could be okay, somebody could be communicating with their person in another dimension, and you're very upset with this person because if it was somebody like me, I don't like not being a part of everything that I'm doing. Somebody can say, but it couldn't be like that because they would just, we had to do it like this in order to preserve something. We had to. And then, okay, but like, well, okay, one more. Okay, somebody could have did something to sterilize somebody. So when you go off with this person and finally y'all living y'all the real life that you supposed to together, like you won't be able to have children. If you're not producing children for the devil or the darkness or something, you can't have a child. There's a Virgo energy. Somebody can be jealous about this because they got to have fake families on TV and on social media and on YouTube when they, do YouTube channel. So somebody don't want you to have the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. But this shit is getting cut down because again, these are foreigner people that hate on the American dream or whatever this is, this family dynamic of the mother and the father and the children. They want polygamy, they want this, they want that, or something like this. There's a foreign values, foreign nature, some bullshit. Now we know other individuals and entities that's on this earth creating or co-creating. There was a reason why God put two people together, something like this, and then after they encounters, is somebody assigned to them to help them populate. But somebody wanted to do it all just their own way or something like this. You see, these people are getting kicked out of something. All right, this could just be people that don't see something this fucking way. It don't even have to be having to do with black, white, blue, green. Don't have to have maybe to do with witches and where somebody was created like this could be like Adam and Eve actually being happy together and raising a family together. They want to see somebody eat the thing or eat the apple or do this or whatever and both get kicked out of the garden. It's something like this. This will also be somebody was with this person for 10 years, but these children ain't this person. The children is yours or mine. You over here being battered and bruised. This person is getting propped up because she was able to create these beautiful children. Or, oh my God, we created what we wanted, but that's not the person that created it with that person. The person is in jail, or the person is something, and we created these beautiful children that's gonna bring so much abundance and joy or whatever like this. But it's not this woman did not have these children. This could also mean that somebody is estranged from this. The real mother is estranged. I could be the mother, and you got me in some type of mental prison while some other bitch is standing over here with my very prestigious stock of children in my person because that's looked better to you or something. Go take your ass somewhere else. Because Hollywood can be fake, like, put on the Ritz and everything, but it can also get real. Movies and shit like this can get real where it ain't looking so nice. There's actors that can take roles like Halle Berry in Monsters Ball, or, in another movie where she might have been like a crackhead or something, or getting, there's people, the beautiful people, at least on the outside, where I don't know the person on the inside, okay, that play these roles or whatever, and they don't mind. The same thing goes for us. That could be, they're trying to force us into some narrative in our homes or something like this. This a part that's being played right here. This ain't my motherfucking life. I done checked out. This a part that's being played. And I'm done with it. Whatever the fuck this is. Okay? So they got a hitman going towards maybe a a high priestess in reverse. Or there's somebody that took something from a high priestess in reverse and walked away. And now somebody's mad. A night, they could be sending a hitman after this person. And now the hitman ain't even protected. These people that's getting kicked out in the cold, that's foreign to a situation that was using chariot in reverse, sneaky, I about to say Airbnbs, sneaky means to get a hold of somebody and then rejecting them after they got what they need. And now they realize this is the Ace of Pentacles, this star energy. And nobody don't get to heaven or get to over here into this or whatever like that unless they come through this person or something. And now, I still think that something happened here where this person got some money or made money, and this person is about to take it back over here to this high priestess in reverse. Somebody is confused. That's why I was thinking about that whole thing when I was watching 12 Years a Slave, and he was like Patsy or whatever. Somebody's really confused. They're thinking that it's like hollow money. It's like hollowed money. I was hearing something about somebody printing a lot of money. It's cursed money. It's hollow money or cursed money. And they're going to see. They're going to see. Why do you think, like I told you about this world card energy? Yeah, because they try to use this Sims energy or something as this God energy here. And then the Two of Baskets, this Stanton energy with this Duck energy or whoever this is or whatever this is here. But again, the Nine of Baskets or the Nine of Cups is really somebody else's here. Like I said, somebody could be from Evanston or Evenston. That's more, I think that it's like a college-y kind of town. Yeah, how you like them bones? Somebody could be a conjure queen or something like this. Yeah, or king. Bishop Mason. Funeral in reverse. There's also a person obsessed in the 5D. And that's what I was thinking last night. I don't want nothing to do with that. This made me think about Lizzie on Legacies when that man was trying to make her go up into the 5D with him or something and stay there. And she was like, I got to go home. So somebody could be trying to delete everything. Somebody, whatever this is dangerous. Just to stop you from being pampered or showing yourself in a good light, or, just so you could say, nah. I see somebody had a shirt that said, nah, Rosa Parks. Waiting till I get my money right. Right? Because, we still talk about like Rosa Parks or whatever. Like, yeah, okay, I can see the point or whatever. Somebody could have walked or done without. Like, this is the difference here. Somebody could have whatever. We could have been sitting at the back of the bus, or we could have just opened up our own bus companies or whatever, whatever, whatever. Whatever's being done to these women that I'm telling you about, they didn't have no choice. They barely knew what the fuck was going on with them. This is like a Lord God or something being jealous with all this power of a woman and just doing everything and being jealous. And he really a drag queen behind the scenes. And he really be dragging this bitch on and on and on and on because he wished that he was her or something like this. Something weird here. All right. So we got the sons. We got somebody don't want somebody to live this lavish life or something. We got the son of something. This could be this woods or woody energy or something like this that could be trying to disturb somebody's peace or whatever it is with these people. Somebody they got some real, motherfuckers that be out there saying, yeah. And so look how it tells you here. I told you I kept on getting something about cast or sitcoms. All right. There's some energy like, come on, join us or whatever with this blood on their hands. This is like sitcom.com, sitcom. Somebody sit and somebody calm or con. It's giving me the Christmas tree and the one cards that we have with the lady sitting down and look like she don't got no choice. This is about somebody's feet, legs, taking away somebody's standing, walking limbs, something like this. This could also be what we're talking about with my energy and things like Disney. These people are mad because they owe something because what they really don't want to say is how this shit was really working and how people was connected in people's energy and they call it, oh, sharing or dream fasting or something like this. But motherfucker, somebody owe me something. So I don't know what the hell you talking about. All right, we got somebody's pa or father is in reverse. It's time to get this blanket and be able to fly away. You already made your whole nettle blanket or whatever. They called you a witch the whole time to be able to get yourself out of a situation. These people trying to hold your fucking ankles down. All right. Then we got this energy here with this 5 of sticks. Okay. This person is jealous. Light skin, privilege. It ain't even nothing about none of this. Okay. We also got this Afro energy. You could have made your own blanket, and they sent this Afros in. I was thinking about. I think I was watching a little clip of a couple months back of The Walking Dead, the new ones or whatever. And I think Rick sent Michonne on this airplane, and it was kind of funny because that day I heard like a helicopter coming real low, and I told you I thought I seen the clone of my cousin Patricia Pitts that's going to be in dismemberment and banishment that could be hunting and stalking my man or my men or what God is sending me. And Afro's in or whatever the fuck the person got clones. And they could have been in the wilderness. They could have sent these people off into the wilderness like a Rick and a Michonne and all of them or whatever after they said Lori died, but I didn't. You get what I'm saying? And this family could have been, these could have been cousins that got older and got behind the scenes and whatever the fuck this program is that's being run. And because of their jealousy of my relationship or something, or they were maybe single moms or something like this, which again, I don't understand that because we got what we was given. But you don't, just because you were a single mom, you don't abuse somebody else and try to make them a single mom or make them not be able to have children because you was mad because you watched them have a boyfriend and you didn't. I didn't rub it in nobody's face. You just a jealous motherfucker. You just got a deep, nasty something in your fucking heart as this family or something like this. As I told you, even if these people trying to say, oh, you wasn't supposed to deal with that. Motherfucker, I know that y'all was breeding other bitches in the family with this nigga kids in the background. Probably after this nigga was even dead or kicked out. Tell me how the fuck that worked. I know you was. Ace of Pentacles again. Or Ace of Ace of Coins. Yeah, these people better get back. 9 of Sticks here. Hey, Mickey, you so fine. The sister. whoever these people is, all right? And then the big house is in reverse. Somebody's no longer looking at something with rose-colored glasses here. Hold on one second.